Welcome to another episode of the Glacier Guys podcast. I'm your host, Joey Fernandez, and I'm here with my co-host.
Hey guys, it's Omar Shalabi. How's everyone doing?
And today we're going to be talking about some NBA playoffs, some bracket picks, and then just some MLB opening day observations, or opening weekend observations.
Let's do it.
Let's get straight into it. We can start with the NBA, I guess. So the play-in games have mostly been played. All that's left is Hawks versus Cavs and Pelicans versus Clippers. But it's for the 8 seeds. I don't think it's like the craziest important thing ever because
it doesn't matter.
the Clippers or the Pelicans are just gonna get smoked by the Suns, and then the Hawks or the Cavs. They have a chance of giving the Heat a run for their money, but I don't think it's really anything serious. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, no, 8 seed might as well be the 10 seed, dude. It's all the same. I feel like after the 5th, I feel like the teams aren't worth considering. You look in the East. I mean, Bulls are 6th. It's the Bulls, then the Nets, then whoever's the 8th, then the Hawks and the Hornets. I mean, come on, yeah.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be best if we just went through and picked our first round matchups, and then we can keep picking as we go along.
Okay.
And we could crown a champion if we really want, but
sure.
I think we agree on it anyway. I think the Heat wins against no matter who wins anyway.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty obvious. I mean, 8 seeds versus 1 seeds. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's either they them and the Nets will be fun to watch.
If that's what we're getting to next.
My bad. Sorry.
The Celtics and the Nets.
My bad.
How do you feel about that series? That's a really interesting series because it's whether or not you think KD and Kyrie could carry a really a deep team. Can carry against a deep team.
Well, I just want to point something out there. It's Ramadan right now.
Okay.
And Kyrie fasts.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
it didn't seem to affect him in the play-in game.
It doesn't. He's been playing pretty well.
Yeah, he's been killing it.
And I feel like
props to him, by the way.
But yeah, I mean, all those athletes who are doing that.
That's I don't think I could do that, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I won't be surprised if they beat the Celtics.
Okay.
I mean, it's KD, dude.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you can't. It's tough. It really is.
It's KD, Kyrie. I mean, yeah. I'm taking. You know what? I'm taking Nets, bro. I'm taking
the Nets.
I'm taking Nets. I know Celtics are number 2. I know they're hot. I know they're young, and I know they're strong. But I'm taking Nets, bro. KD can just. Sometimes he could literally just be unstoppable.
Yeah, the Nets feel like one of those teams that flipped the switch.
Yeah.
So, man, it's tough. This is the toughest series for me right now. I think I'm gonna go Nets too.
Yeah, dude.
I think so. I literally just made that decision right now, but I think I'm going Nets. I think the Celtics are such a great defensive team, and they're so deep. Like everyone on their team just plays their role.
But it's
and
KD
and they have
Kyrie.
stars too, but they're not on KD's level, and KD's the best scorer in the world whenever he wants to be.
KD's insane.
Yeah, so and Kyrie looked unstoppable too last game. I think he was 12 for 15 shooting
Kyrie
with 34.
In the playoffs. You never know. You never know.
I guess I'm going to go with the Nets too, but man, that it hurts. It hurts a lot because I feel like the Celtics are such a good team and they rallied pretty hard too.
Anyone can beat anyone, dude.
No, yeah, for sure.
I don't want to talk about the Bulls, bro. I don't want to do it. I mean, it's like as fans we want to have hope, but Giannis is just talk about unstoppable.
Yeah.
Right?
I think
Bucks. If we get a win in, if we get 2 wins, I'll be happy.
So we should backtrack a little bit. With the Heat series, what do you think that series score is? You could do one for the Hawks and one for the Cavs if you think it'll be different. I personally will go 4-1 for either one.
Yeah, I think
because I think Trae Young could easily take over a game and then steal one at home maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
And then the Cavs played the Nets pretty close, so I think they could steal one against the Heat.
That's good. That's good. That's what I'm going with too.
Yeah, and then as far as the Celtics and Nets, I think that's a Game 7 type deal. I think it goes all 7 and the Nets win in 7.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Dude, if KD gets out though, if KD gets hurt or something, I think it's over.
Oh yeah, no doubt, because they have no depth. And the big weird thing for them is if Ben Simmons comes back, because I don't even know if that helps or hurts them.
Well, defensively, clearly it helps.
Yeah, yeah,
but
of course.
Guy can't.
But
guy-
like
guy
he needs the ball in
can't
his
shoot.
hands,
Yeah.
and he hasn't played with them yet. They don't know how their offense would run without him playing Kyrie off ball.
Yeah.
So it feels weird. Like I don't know exactly how that would work, and he's not going to be able to. I doubt he gets a full load of minutes.
They got Drummond.
Maybe
and
he
they
runs
got-
the second unit.
Maybe.
Like he starts the game, but he'll run the second unit for the most part.
I
I could see
that.
something like that working.
They got Curry and Drummond too. Who
Yeah.
are solid players.
Yeah,
Like Curry too. Curry's.
yeah. They're
know-
missing Joe Harris though. That would be nice if they had
yeah,
him.
I just remembered that.
But yeah, I still think the Nets win just because of purely KD and Kyrie, obviously, but
Yeah, man.
mostly KD. And yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I got to say about that
yeah,
series.
Yeah.
And then Bucks and Bulls. Is it bad? I want to say 4-0.
No, it's not. It's literally.
I
it's-
truly
it's-
think that
it-
that's quite the possibility.
throughout the entire season, we consistently lose to these guys, and it's not like it's close.
No,
You know?
we just have no one to dominate Giannis, or not to dominate, just
no
slow
one
him
can guard
down.
him. Just no, exactly. You just need him to get slowed down
Yeah,
because everyone else is
yeah.
playable
And I think Lonzo Ball is a huge missing piece to the team
defensively too.
too. So yeah, I'm
4-0, dude.
yeah, I'm
I
thinking
wanna say-
4-0.
I want to
It's
say
sweet.
4-1, but the Bulls just can't. And then when they fall apart defensively, they just don't score.
Yeah,
You know,
it
and
just
then
they
it's like,
spiral out of control sometimes,
then
and it
just
really
nothing
hurts
works
to
for 'em,
watch.
And then nothing works.
And
so.
They didn't do well against good teams during the regular season, so what makes me think that it will now? So, yeah, I'm gonna go hard for them, obviously, but I'm not feeling all that great about it. Yeah,
First game Sunday 4:30, guys.
yeah, as we got the White Sox game on in the background, and of course the Bulls ad pops up, but
That's okay. We'll be back next year, baby.
yeah,
Next
of
year.
course.
Gotta think ahead. You gotta think ahead.
Yeah, for sure. And then next up we have the Sixers versus the Raptors. I'm thinking 4-1.
Yeah. me
I
too.
don't feel too great about the Raptors here.
No, yeah, the Raptors are not it.
They're a fundamentally sound team, but I think the Sixers just have the firepower to just
I would
kind of
love-
bully them.
To get this, I would love to see the Sixers win that.
And then the Nets, yeah,
Them and the Nets.
would be great.
That'd be
I love
awesome. That would be awesome.
I know that's what I want.
I would love to see that, dude. Because of the whole Harden thing,
Mhm.
the whole Ben Simmons thing.
Oh, I hope Ben's
Oh
back for
my
that series if that's a
gosh.
thing.
No, because the Sixers would have to beat the Raptors and then the Heat.
Uh-huh.
And then the Nets would then have. Well, at the same time, the Nets would have to beat the Celtics and then the Bucks.
Mhm.
So them two would have to beat number 1 and number 2 to play each other in the conference finals. So
Yeah.
if that happens, that'd be awesome. But it's a stretch, so we'll see.
Mhm. Yeah. So, who do you think wins the play-in game between the Cavs and the Hawks? I think it's easily the Cavs in my opinion, but what do you think?
Yeah, Cavs.
You think so?
If the Hawks just have Trae Young.
Yeah, that's fair. I think
mean,
the Cavs
take
are
him
just.
take him out of that game.
Yeah.
I love Trae Young.
The Cavs really impressed me with how close they played the Nets. So
Dude, they're like
I'm riding that
they're
train.
They're like that quiet little.
Yeah, no, they're
speck
quiet.
of-
That's why I think they could steal a game off the Heat.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they go like 4-2, 4-3 maybe.
Mhm.
Just because sometimes the Heat could fall apart,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So, yeah, it's definitely Cavs, but that's gonna be fun to watch too, bro. Everyone's talking about the Heat, man, but I'm telling you, dude, the Heat can fall apart.
You don't believe in the Heat?
I know they're good, man, but just something about them just tells me it's like they get off on a bad start, it's over. 'Cause,
Okay.
like, a lot of their players are like super emotional, right? And it's
Okay.
like I feel like sometimes like
I see that. I see the
Butler,
angle you're going
Hero,
for. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like these
Uh-huh.
guys have huge egos, right? And a lot of these games are a lot more mental than it is physical,
Mhm.
right? And it's like, I mean, it's not baseball, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's the NBA playoffs. It's series games. So
Mhm.
if it was a one and done situation, then this would be a very different conversation. But I don't know. It's gonna be fun.
I don't know. I'm a Heat believer personally. I think Spoelstra, Eric Spoelstra will have the boys going.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. Who do you think makes it out of the East? To get a little ahead of ourselves. I have a feeling I think I know what you're gonna say, but I want to hear what you have to say about it.
I think it's the Bucks, dude.
I thought you would say the Nets, honestly.
No, it's not. I don't think the Nets. The Nets can't. Their defense is a bit off.
Mm-hmm.
True, they picked up the guys from Philly, and if Simmons comes back, then their defense is a bit rejuvenated. But
Yeah.
what's his name? When he's just on a roll, Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we saw what happened in the finals.
Yeah, I think Giannis is bringing him back.
Dude, Giannis is like when I think of unstoppable in the NBA, I think of him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
The wind's really blowing in Chicago. Yeah.
We'll talk about the Windy City. Is that what's his name from the Reds?
Eugenio Suarez. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's on the Mariners.
Yeah. They traded for him. Him and Jesse Winker.
Dude, that wind is insane. Look at that.
Yeah. No, that is ridiculous. I don't think he knew the way the wind was blowing.
That's brutal, dude. Even both of them are like, oh no.
He's lucky that didn't land fair.
Wow, so it's blowing out that way.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The
Sorry,
Sox players have done well playing the wind today. But yeah, to get back on track here.
It's either the. I would love to see the Nets just because, why not?
Yeah, of course.
But I think it's the Bucks just because Giannis is just so good. He's so good, man. Defensively too. He's all over the place. You know, and we talk about Giannis. He has guys behind him who are good.
No, Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday are more than capable. Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I think it's the Bucks, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's the Bucks. What do you think?
I think I agree with you there, honestly, and I think we're gonna agree on the finals matchup in general. But
is it gonna be a repeat, dude? Oh my god!
Don't spoil it. No spoilers.
Yeah.
So
let's do West real quick.
Yeah. The play-in game. Who do you got?
Hold on. Oh my god!
Oh my. That's
no way,
tough.
He took
and he took two. Ooh, he almost got 3 on that. Wow.
He literally. We just saw a guy get a double on a swinging bunt pop fly.
Yeah, that's how crazy the wind is. The catcher popped in and out of his mitt, landed fair.
No way he took 2 on that.
Yeah, he's really fast. That's hustle there, though, because a lot of guys will just jog that out because they think they're getting out for sure.
Dude, even if he
see right there.
He could have literally gotten 3 if he wanted.
Then he started gunning it right here. Easily.
Oh my gosh.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, anyway, all right, let's do this real quick. We got to talk about baseball. Let's do this real quick.
Yeah. Next up, we got the Pelicans and the Clippers. What do you think?
Clippers. Hold on. Actually, I don't know. What do you think?
Clippers.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I got the Clippers.
Yeah.
They're but I can see them losing. I really do. Just because of.
Please, somebody drop this. Oh my god.
This is so funny. This is actually hilarious. We just watched 3 in a row. This is. Wow.
Oh my god.
So there was one of the shortstop this time, and he tried to basket hand.
This is unbelievable.
I don't know. The White Sox haven't had these issues today, so I think this is a Mariners thing, personally.
Oh my god.
I got nothing. This is
5 guys out there.
Oh my.
Okay.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Oh man, he tried the over the shoulder
he tried to just cradle it in.
He tried the football wide receiver basketball catch it.
Oh no. And he scored on that from second.
Adam Engels having the time of his life on the base paths.
That is hilarious, dude. That's definitely a Mariners thing.
You can see things blowing on the field too.
That's definitely a Mariners thing, dude. Don't they play in a dome?
They play in Seattle. Yeah, I think it's a closed it's a retractable roof.
Yeah, dude. These guys don't know anything about weather.
They get some occasional rain out there. That's about it.
That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, Clippers. Yeah,
let's get back on track.
Yeah, Clippers take Pelicans.
This podcast has gone off the rails.
Yeah.
So you got the Suns versus Clippers. What are you thinking here?
Oh, Clippers. No.
I got 4-0.
4-0. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Clean
Suns,
sweep out there.
Suns destroy them.
Uh, let's see. Next up, Grizzlies, Timberwolves.
Oh man, please. I think it's definitely Grizzlies, but it's like, I just want to see Morant go on a tear, dude.
That would be really sick.
Yeah,
Man, I think the Timberwolves might win a couple though.
dude. Cat is.
Did you see that celebration after they won the play-in game? That was hilarious.
Dude, the Timberwolves, they'll surprise you, man.
Yeah,
Towns
they're tough.
Towns especially.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards is an X factor also.
I'll take 4-2 Grizzlies.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll take 4-2 Grizzlies.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Mavericks, Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, actually, let's move down the line. We got Warriors, Nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Warriors. I'll take 4-2 Warriors. I think the Nuggets will take 2 games out of them.
I think it's a game 7 for me.
Really?
Yeah, no, I think that the Nuggets are just such a tough team, and they've been in the playoffs consistently over the past few years, so they're tried and true, and I believe in the Nuggets. I just think the Warriors are better.
Joker, baby. Come on, Joker.
Yeah, I love the Joker.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it. No, that's fair. Take it to game 7. Oh, come on, get down. There we go. Yeah,
See,
okay.
it's starting rallies. No win there. Tim Anderson, baby. So,
And then
okay.
the last one we got Mavericks, Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
This
I
one's-
got Jazz.
Is
this our first disagreement?
I think I'm gonna have to disagree.
Okay, that's fair.
The Mavericks,
close.
man. I mean,
I love
Doncic-
me some Luka though. Don't get me wrong.
I think Doncic might tear it up.
Yeah, he did it last year.
You know what? Just to make it realistic, I'll take a game 7 Mavericks.
Okay.
But I could definitely see the Jazz taking this. Honestly,
I think Jazz in 6.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was gonna say 5, but 6. 6 makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's fair. I'll take it's either that or Mavs and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and then coming out of the West, I don't think anyone's gonna beat the Suns.
Me either. I think they're just too fluid, and they did it last year, and I see no other reason why they couldn't again. So.
Unless Giannis gets hurt, it's literally gonna be a repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
Anyway, that's it for the NBA.
Which is basically an MLB segment, so we can transition pretty easily. Do you want to talk about the Cubs or the Sox first?
No, let's talk about the Sox, man. There's not much to talk about the Cubs. What's his name? Seiya Suzuki's tearing it up, but the rest of the team is just flat out dead.
Lots of faith being
but
shown.
he really is tearing. he really is tearing it up. I think he's got like a 1.8 something slug on base, which is insane. He's got like 4 or 5 homers already.
Mm-hmm.
He hit 2 homers the other day in the same game. Went 1 for 3 the other day. Drove in a run. Guy's tearing it up.
Yeah, he's driven a run the first 4 games, I believe, right?
Yeah, I mean the guy's literally our only source of scoring points. But I think once pitchers start figuring him out later on during the season, he might slow down a bit. Or if he keeps tearing it up, then we got something here.
Yeah,
no
doubt.
But that's it for the Cubs, honestly.
Okay.
Let's talk about the Sox, man.
Yeah, so the Sox, they have some injuries early. Like today, they have 5 of their starters out. Eloy fouls the ball off his ankle, has some soreness, but he'll be fine. Josh Harrison has some back tightness, kind of annoying. Giolito's on the shelf. Lance Lynn's out till probably June.
Yeah.
Moncada's out for a bit. Pollock's out right now.
Yeah.
So they're going through the ringer, but they're still doing well. The offensive output's still crazy. They have a makeshift rotation right now. They've won a game with Vince Velasquez, who had a 6 ERA last year. They won a game with Dallas Keuchel at a 5.8 ERA last year. I mean,
man,
come on.
Keuchel used to be so dominant, dude.
Yeah, I know. He did pretty well yesterday, though. He had 5 innings, 3 earned, which is very solid. I mean, you can't really ask for much more out of a guy you need length from. So
that's the La Russa effect right there. I mean, no, but seriously, like La Russa's a great manager, but you guys got a lot of studs.
Yeah, exactly. Luis Robert, who's up the bat right now, and Tim Anderson.
And I was in my opinion, most underrated. Oh, hold on, look at that real quick. See the cloud just.
Yeah, that just that probably just messed them up right there. Honestly,
I think Tim Anderson is the most underrated shortstop in baseball.
Yeah,
I saw a
he's
thing.
up there.
I saw a thing last year. Everyone loves to talk about Baez, right?
Uh-huh.
He had Baez beat in almost every single
Category, yeah.
category,
No, yeah.
both offensively and defensively.
I know batting average doesn't matter as much anymore, but he has the highest batting average since 2019 and out of anyone in the league.
To shortstop,
Yeah.
So and he's hitting dingers. I mean, shortstops are meant to be on base guys, base hits, get on base and score, but he's hitting dingers, and so I guess everyone is now. But I love him, man. I love his competitive urge to want to win. So yeah, I love him. I love watching him play. And the Sox are, I think the Sox are the true representation of the people of Chicago.
Okay.
Here's what I mean by that. Sure, the Cubs are older,
Mm-hmm.
right? The Cubs are, the history and whatever, but the North Side is different from the South Side.
Yeah.
You
Of course.
I think the North Side's a bit more white collar.
Mhm.
The South Side's a bit more blue collar.
Yeah.
A lot more of the histories from the South Side of the city,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the White Sox just have that grittiness about them.
Yeah.
And they're white, and their fans are hardcore. Cubs fans are like, we'll just go because we love Wrigley Field. And,
Yeah.
and even if the team is crap, we'll go. And
Mhm.
we'll go. But when the Sox are crap, it's different. It's a different
Yeah.
story, And I feel like when the Sox win, the entire city wins.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, sure, when the Cubs won a couple years back, the city was happy. Even Sox fans were happy,
Uh-huh.
But it's like, I'm a Cubs fan, clearly, but something about going to Cellular Field, I still call it. I still call it Cellular Field,
Yeah.
right? What is it now? Like guaranteed rate?
Guaranteed rate, yeah.
And before that, it was Comiskey,
Mhm.
right? So, yeah, I love the Sox, man. I hope the Sox tear it up. I'm not one of those, like, Cubs fans who's like, oh, I hate the White Sox.
Mhm.
It's quite the opposite. I'm actually rooting for them.
Yeah.
So, the Cubs, the city of Chicago hasn't experienced any winning teams in a while, and so, watching the Sox tear it up is fun, man. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope their injuries come back because I think they're jonesing for something in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think the team is very gritty this year, especially with the injuries and stuff. I think you're kind of they're making do with what they have.
Right.
I mean, obviously they still have a ton of talent, but they've been injury riddled so far. So it's nice to see. It's a good change of pace. So I'm hoping they can keep it trucking along. Is
Good pitch.
there anything else around baseball that you wanted to talk about? Or
I mean, I'm trying to think. Not much, honestly. Just I am not gonna even think about the West right now, dude, because they're just so stacked over there.
Mhm.
Especially the Dodgers. But it's
Yeah.
like I'm just gonna stick to the Central and the East because the East's fun to watch.
yes, both.
And I'm excited to see what's to happen, and then whatever comes out of the West is gonna be. Do you know what the All-Star game is this year?
I do not. I
Let's
never really keep track of that kind of stuff, honestly.
I hope it's in like, I hope it's somewhere, because it's like if it's in like, anyway, what was it, 2022, right?
Mm-hmm.
2022. Maybe they haven't even decided yet.
No, they definitely did. I just don't remember. I know it was in. What was
Dude,
it?
if it's in like Cleveland again.
Nah, it won't be in Cleveland.
Oh, they haven't decided.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, hold on. It's in
What?
It's in L.A.
Which one, Anaheim or
Dodgers,
okay?
Dodger Stadium.
That's
okay.
cool.
Dude, by the way, Dodger Stadium, I think we talked about this. Dodger Stadium is beautiful. No way. Oh, they got him. Oh, they got him.
That wasn't even a win thing.
Dude, what is happening with the errors? I mean, they got him.
Yeah, but Jesus, dude, come on.
Oh, my God.
That's something.
I didn't
That's
even
really
notice
something.
what happened. What, was
Leori
it
Garcia, he just dropped it. It wasn't even a win thing. He was right underneath it. Look at this. Leori Garcia drops the ball at second base.
Oh my
Mechaniker runs to
gosh.
second, and he throws him out at second. So all is
No,
well.
you're right. That was just a drop.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
come on.
no. All right, but way to stick with it, though.
Yeah, that's heads
Great
up.
play. Great play by Anderson there. He's even like, see. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great play. But yeah, it's in Dodger Stadium this year. Yeah, You ever get the chance to go to Dodger Stadium?
Not yet, but I plan on it sometime in my lifetime.
Angel Stadium's nice, but it's like super like typical. But
Mhm.
Dodger Stadium is so naturally pretty because they got all the mountains and out the
Yeah,
outfield.
I just heard it sucks leaving or getting there. 'Cause
Oh
of-
yeah, the traffic is
Yeah.
insane. But that's like every park.
yeah,
you know?
true.
But yeah, I think that's honestly there's not really much. You know, it's early in the season. Teams
Yeah.
are still getting adjusted.
Yeah.
We came out of that stupid lockdown. You know, so
Yeah, definitely. So I think that's going to conclude this week's episode. You can access this episode on the library's website, the I always forget this, the Glacier, SoundCloud, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you get your podcasts. So you got anything else to say?
No, thanks guys.
All
Take
right.
care.
We'll see you next week, and peace.